1. Vale do Javari, Brazil. This region, home to at least 14 of the Amazon's uncontacted tribes, is one of the most isolated places in the world, in part by design. An estimated 2,000 indigenous people live autonomously from the Brazilian government in an area about the size of Austria. The tribe's right to live in isolation is protected by a federal agency charged with preventing outsiders from invading indigenous territories. Two. Northern Patagonia, Chile. Home to temperate rainforests, glaciers, fjords, and hot springs, Northern Patagonia is one of Chile's wildest landscapes. It's the country's most sparsely populated region, and has only been accessible by highway since the 80s. The northern Patagonian icefield remains one of the largest masses of ice outside the polar regions. Kamchatka, Russia. Russia's eastern peninsula is home to some of the most spectacular volcanic activity on Earth, with more than 300 volcanoes, including one that has been erupting continuously since 1996. It's home to the most diverse range of salmon species and is the most densely populated brown bear habitat in the world. However, the region was closed to Westerners until the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991. And even before that, only 400,000 people, all with military clearances, were allowed to live in the territory, which is around the size of California. New Hebrides Trench, Pacific Ocean. Located off the eastern coast of Australia, scientists didn't delve into this submarine trench in the South Pacific seafloor until the end of 2013. When researchers from the UK and New Zealand sent underwater robots into this crack in the ocean floor almost 4.5 miles deep. 5. Northern Forest Complex, Myanmar. Many of the subtropical forests located on the steep slopes of the easternmost stretch of the Himalayas are virtually untouched by human activity. Deep within the forests in Myanmar's Kachin state lies the largest tiger preserve in the world. It's also home to bears, red pandas, and gibbons. 6. Chingy de Bemaraha National Park, Madagascar. Named for the unique, massive limestone formations known as Chingy, Malagasy for walking on tiptoes, this 600-square-mile national park and wilderness preserve is located on Madagascar's western edge. The labyrinth of jagged, needle-shaped limestone was formed by erosion over a period of millions of years, and the resulting habitat of gorges, canyons, and forests is a natural fortress. 7. Southern Namibia. The Namib is estimated to be the world's oldest desert, and it's one of the driest, least populated places in the world. Dunes dominate the southern part of the harsh desert, and there are few paved roads. At 1,256 feet tall, the giant Dune 7 is believed to be the tallest sand dune in the world. Star Mountains, Papua New Guinea. This remote region in western Papua New Guinea contains the Hindenburg Wall, a limestone network of plateaus more than a mile high. The 30-mile-long series of bluffs features nearly undisturbed ecosystems high above the ground. A recent biological survey of the area found 1,109 animal and plant species, almost 100 of which were new to science. Sakha Republic, Russia. The Siberian Sakha Republic, also called Yakutia, covers 1/5 of Russia, about the same amount of land as India, with a large swath of the territory located above the Arctic Circle. Its climate is one of the world's most extreme. Average temperatures in January are as low as -46 degrees Fahrenheit, and most of the land is covered by permafrost. Lichen and moss make it a favorite habitat for reindeer. Though mining has taken its toll on the region's pristine wilderness, parts of it remain untouched, like the Lena River Delta, a gorgeous refuge and breeding ground for wildlife. 10. Greenland. Though Vikings landed in Greenland around 1000 CE, we're still discovering parts of the far northern region. 6 new, untouched islands off the coast were discovered as recently as 1999, and much of the inland part of the country is still uninhabited. Some 80% of the island is covered by ice cap.